What were you saying? Do you have a hole in your pants? Oh no. What were you saying? What's happening Sunday?
My birthday party.
Your birthday party. I found me a glider. I came in. I got me some. Well, I had Gatorade out there, but I hadn't been drinking it. I'm gonna work out here a little bit this morning until it gets hot, and then I'm gonna go down and check on Dad and see how he's doing with his bricks. I got my swing down. That's as far as I got. I've got to pull it out of the way, and I've got to get to the greenery back behind there. If y'all remember, there's actually 2 greeneries there. One in the back is a roll, and it didn't have any flowers in it. It was just green leaves. But the goats, that day the goats got in the yard, I don't know if y'all remember, that's a few months back. They sat there and pulled all the leaves are still flying around out in my yard like leaves falling off a tree. Except it's because they pulled it off. I had to go down yesterday and, I don't know if it was the goats or Molly, but it pushed one of those panels over around the mulberry tree. And I started to say they're all walking around the mulberry tree right now, but I just watched Gimli. It looked like, can y'all see him down there around the tree? It looked like he was in the yard with the mulberry tree, but when he went past, his body went behind the tree, so they're not in. They're either on this, see, he's going under the fence right now. He's down coming up. Because that fence has to be reworked. At some point, me and Dad are supposed to rework that back fence. Watered my ferns last night. I took them all down. They look pretty today. You can tell ferns are very, you know, you can see it when they start looking sad and droopy. I mean, I know something, okay, like this plant here, it needs water, but look at the one beside it, she's still good. So she didn't hold her water as long, I guess. Things are just dying. I mean, they're just barely trying to hang on, but I water about twice a week. I water, probably maybe should water more often, I don't know, but twice a week right now. But the ferns start looking, these start feeling, you know, they just you can just see they're hanging, and from far off you think, oh, those are so pretty. When you get close, they look dull. They don't look pretty and green. They're not flowing in the wind. And so they've been watered, and they look really pretty and perked up again this morning. Anyway, I'm going to get started out here and hopefully get the one on the top with the white flowers will go here. And I may just leave that other one on there because it will be behind the table. I don't know if I will or not. You have to think, I don't want to look junky behind the table. That's a good backdrop for like what it was. But if there's going to be a table there with cooking things on it, I might not. I need to just take that down. I'll just take it all down. Anyway, I'm going to get started on that real quick. So I've got the greenery up. And I was just looking up here. That's a star tip. So I just got my drill ready to take it down. But I'll show y'all. There's a big difference between the space right here where the back side of this 2x6 is screwed into this rafter. There's a lot of roof left and overhang. So those eye hooks were put right in the center, and it, you know, it was right in the center. Okay, I'm gonna have to get another 2x6. That's what I'm fixing to tell y'all, because this down here, the way the porch is, there's a little bit of roof left, but it can't be screwed to these two because that's way out. It's gonna put a whole bunch of space behind. the swing, a lot of wasted walk room space. So I'm gonna have to cut a 2x6 to go from this rafter to this rafter, but my eye hook will be more, it won't be quite in the center, it'll be more this direction, if that makes any sense to you guys. So it brings the swing out just enough that there's a little bit of rock room. You know what, I actually wouldn't mind if like I had a glider. I want something to move. I know you guys get sick of me sitting in something when I'm videoing, and look at all that. When I'm videoing and I'm rocking, if I sit in the swing, because it makes some of you guys get nauseous. But I might go in and just see what I can find a glider for. Something that just will sit here. Just sit right here and not hang. Then I don't have to worry about doing anything above me. And I think I hear my phone ringing. And I can just take that down and be done with it over there. I will put something on that back, because these were so dirty from the dust and stuff that gets kicked up over there. So I will put something back there as a backdrop. But I'm not worried about it right now, because I'm not ready to build the big table that goes right there yet. But yeah, this part's done. I'm gonna go in and look at Amazon, see what I can find for a glider right here. I mean, I could bring 2 chairs down here and just set 2 chairs and a little table in between them, and I could call it done. But I really would like something that has a little bit of, see that? That's me. A little bit of movement to it. So I'm gonna go see what I can find. Me and Levi are in the house. I'm cooling off from being outside. He's watching a movie. I'm fixing to head down and, hold on. What were you saying? Do you have a hole in your pants? Oh, no. What were you saying? What's happening Sunday?
My birthday party.
Your birthday party. I found me a glider. I came in. I got me some, well, I had Gatorade out there, but I hadn't been drinking it. I'm waiting for my Propel. Amazon. Ugh. I got a notice early in the day yesterday from Amazon that 2 packages had been delivered, and I didn't go out right then. I wish I had, but I didn't go out right then. I was busy. I cleaned this house yesterday. Y'all know I said I was embarrassed from the other day when Connor came in with his gift. So I cleaned this house. I folded a bunch of clothes over there, ready to go to rooms. I cleaned. I washed everything. He's got headphones and I have not hooked them up yet for the TV somehow. I don't know yet. I haven't read to see how they work. But anyway, I cleaned yesterday. So I didn't go out when I got the notification. And then last night, or in the evening, about 7, I walked out there and there was nothing in my box. So then I walked out to the mailbox, nothing out there, nothing by the gate, nothing. I was like, oh my gosh. And they didn't give me a picture this time. So I know, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, so I sent a text message out to everybody, to family, on our family messenger. Did anybody get 2 packages? One would have been Propel water, so it had been sort of heavy, I think. And the other one would have been really lightweight because it had phone chargers, because Jensen chewed the tip end off my phone plug. So anyway, I ordered more chargers for it. Anyway, I don't know who has them. Nobody had them. Daddy said they're not here, and by the time he answered me, I had already gone down there and looked on the picnic table. There was nothing out there for me. And a very nice person did me on Chewy auto delivery for cat food for all these wild cats out there, and I haven't got that in 2 months. She said she had it on auto delivery, and the first one came June the 3rd. So July the 3rd would have been one, and August the 3rd would have been, or somewhere around the 1st of the month. And so now that's 2 months I haven't gotten those. And that's just, to me, a waste of her money because it's going to someone else. And I believe it's going to Lester's driveway. But nobody over there is saying whether they got them or not, because I think they just opened the boxes, not expecting, not even looking to see if it was for really them or not. Anyway, it is what it is. But I got me a glider. So I ordered it. I found one. You know, everything's sort of being on clearance right now. So I found one, and it's supposed to be, actually, I found it at Walmart. And it supposedly will be here tomorrow. And because it was so discounted, I was able to get the one with the cushions on it. The red, I'm hoping it's the same color red, not a different red. But they're going to come with red cushions. So I'm really excited about it. And then I'll finish up back there. But right now I'm going to ride down and see how Dad's doing on his bricks. Or how far he's gotten along on them. Anyway, I just told him Saturday we're going to get... What are we going Saturday to get?
Party stuff.
Your party stuff. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to meet my pastor at the church, and we're going to ride together to get the new bus for our church. I'm the only one in the building right now that has a CDL with a passenger endorsement. So I said I would be the bus driver, but I would like... Well, he said he wanted more than one, which would be good because... I believe there are times when all of a sudden, and you know, maybe I shouldn't have volunteered, but you know, there's not every Sunday I'm going to have a bad Sunday with him. Sometimes it's just hard to pull him together, and then I get frustrated, and then next thing you know, I just can't pull myself together. But he's trying to, you know, get some others to possibly go down. There's one gentleman in our church that has a CDL, but he doesn't have the passenger endorsement. So, trying to see if he will go get the passenger endorsement so he can help. And then there's that one Sunday a month that I cook for the family. And so I told Mom, as if it comes right down to it, if any of them up there can get the passenger endorsement, I can go pick them up on that Sunday morning. I can pick up wherever we go to pick up. And when I drop them off at church, then I just get in my car and come on home. And then I'm home, and then whoever the other driver is can take them back when it's all over, said and done. Anyway, I don't know. Daddy still has his CDL, but he says he doesn't want to have to climb on a bus again. And I think in his mentality, he's thinking kids again on a bus. But he goes, his knees won't let him go up, but he can do with his knees what he wants to do with his knees. But you have to have a calling, and if it's not on his heart to help with that part of what needs to be done, then it's just not. I mean, you have to have, yeah, he says his legs hurt. So you have to have a calling. I just felt, you know, in all the Sundays of hearing him talk about the church bus and wanting to get it and finding one, at a church that they have two or something, they don't need this one. He kept talking about anybody that feels, you know, that has a CDL with a passenger endorsement, or if you feel like you go down and get, you know, well, it's not just go down and get it anymore. It's a whole lot to it. That's why I have not let mine go, because now I'm fully retired now. With retirement, you know, once a month I get that little check from teacher's retirement, but I don't think I want to ever get back on a bus again to carry kids. But I didn't want to let it go either. There was that thing in the back of my mind, don't let it go. Maybe this is what was in the back of my mind. God put it in my head, don't let it go, don't let it go, don't let it go, because he knew I might be the church bus driver. I don't know. But after listening for several weeks off and on when he talked about the bus, finally, no one coming forward, no one saying anything about it, I just said, Pastor, I have a CDL with a passenger endorsement. I don't drive a bus anymore, but I kept it, and I can help with the bus. But I told him, I said, but we do need to get a second one, because I have a Levi at home. And I said, there's times when I just can't get here. And I said, and there's also the Sunday that it's my turn to cook. And there'll be 100 people at my house at 1 o'clock, and I won't be there. Anyway, but I'm going to run down today. I'm going to get this video out to y'all because I didn't get y'all morning video this morning. Anytime I was supposed to do an actual review on a bike, but I never got around to getting it put together. So I just thought I'll throw y'all together a video this morning. Any of you guys looking for it but didn't find one, it's just a little bit of me outside and a little bit of me and him. All right, God bless y'all, love y'all, and I'll see y'all, I guess, Saturday for gifts and goodies, huh? Yeah. And tell everybody bye.